Life is a tapestry woven with threads of joy, sorrow, love, loss, and everything in between. Yet, amidst this intricate weave, there's a common thread that binds us all: the experience of pain. Pain is universal, an inescapable aspect of the human condition. It visits us in countless forms: physical, emotional, and mental. From the sting of a scraped knee in childhood to the heartbreak of lost love, from the disappointment of a missed opportunity to the grief of losing a loved one, pain leaves its mark on our souls. It can feel isolating, as if we're the only ones grappling with such intensity. But the truth is, we all experience pain. We all carry wounds, visible and invisible, that shape us in profound ways. Pain is not a sign of weakness. It's a testament to our shared humanity. It's a reminder that we're alive, that we feel deeply, and that we're capable of experiencing the full spectrum of human emotions. Instead of viewing pain as something to be avoided or suppressed, we can choose to meet it with courage and compassion. We can acknowledge its presence, allow ourselves to feel it fully, and then begin the journey of healing and transformation. For within the heart of pain lies a profound opportunity for growth. Just as a lotus flower emerges from muddy waters, stronger and more beautiful, so too can we rise from our pain, transformed. This is the essence of turning pain into power, embracing our suffering as a catalyst for inner strength, wisdom, and resilience. It's about acknowledging that our pain has something valuable to teach us, and then having the courage to listen and learn. This transformation doesn't mean erasing our pain or pretending it never happened. Instead, it's about integrating our pain into our life story, allowing it to shape us into the individuals we are meant to become: stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. It's a journey of self-discovery, guided by ancient wisdom and the power of mindfulness. In the following sections, we'll explore the profound teachings of Zen Buddhism and discover how they can illuminate the path from pain to power. Zen Buddhism, with its emphasis on mindfulness, compassion, and acceptance, offers profound insights into transforming suffering. Let's delve into a classic Zen story that beautifully illustrates this concept. The story goes that a fierce samurai, known for his swordsmanship and quick temper, approached a Zen master. The samurai, feeling invincible yet unfulfilled, sought the master's wisdom, hoping to unravel the secrets to true strength and inner peace. With a voice booming like thunder, the samurai demanded, "Master, tell me of heaven and hell. What must I do to avoid the depths of suffering and attain eternal bliss?" The master, known for his serene demeanor and piercing gaze, looked upon the samurai not with judgment but with quiet amusement. Instead of offering a direct answer, the master replied nonchalantly, "You ask me about heaven and hell. You who are nothing but a crude, ignorant fool, your presence is an insult to my ears." The samurai's face contorted with rage. His hand instinctively reached for the hilt of his katana, his knuckles turning white with fury. He felt a burning desire to silence the master's insulting words with the sharp sting of his blade. Never before had someone dared to speak to him with such disrespect. Yet, something within the master's calm demeanor gave the samurai pause. The master seemed completely unfazed by the samurai's brewing rage, his expression unchanged, his inner peace undisturbed. The samurai, his anger momentarily eclipsed by a flicker of curiosity, lowered his sword slightly, his grip loosening just a fraction. "Tell me," the samurai demanded, his voice still laced with anger but with a hint of newfound curiosity, "how can you remain so calm in the face of my wrath? What secret do you possess that shields you from my anger?" The master, a gentle smile gracing his lips, replied, "My son, you have just taken your first step toward understanding the nature of heaven and hell." The master continued, his voice soft yet firm. "Heaven and hell are not distant realms, my son. They exist right here, right now, within the depths of our own minds. The samurai, his anger now replaced by a growing sense of intrigue, listened intently. It is our own thoughts, our own reactions that determine which realm we inhabit. When we cling to anger, we create our own personal hell. The samurai nodded slowly, beginning to grasp the master's words. The master smiled, pleased with the samurai's eagerness to learn. The key, my son, lies in mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment, without attachment to the past or worry for the future. When we are mindful, the master continued, we become aware of our thoughts and emotions as they arise. We observe them without identifying with them, without allowing them to control us. This awareness gives us the power to choose our response, rather than reacting automatically out of habit or conditioning. The samurai, though unfamiliar with the concept of mindfulness, found himself drawn to its simplicity and power. He had spent his life mastering the art of swordsmanship, honing his reflexes to react instinctively in the heat of battle. Now he realized true mastery lay in mastering his own mind. Another key to transforming pain, the master continued, is understanding the nature of impermanence. Everything in life is in a constant state of flux. Nothing remains the same forever. Just as the seasons change, so too do our experiences, our emotions, and even our physical bodies. Clinging to the past, the master explained, dwelling on regrets or past hurts keeps us trapped in suffering. Similarly, worrying about the future, fearing what may or may not come, robs us of the joy of the present moment. The samurai listened intently, his mind absorbing these new concepts like a sponge. He had always sought control, striving to predict and manipulate outcomes to his liking. Now he began to see the wisdom in surrendering to the flow of life, in accepting the impermanence of all things. Finally, my son, the master concluded, cultivating compassion is essential for transforming pain into power. Compassion allows us to extend kindness and understanding, not only to others, but also to ourselves. When we can meet our own suffering with compassion, the master explained, when we can acknowledge our pain without judgment or self-blame, we create space for healing and growth. And when we extend that same compassion to others, we transform our own pain into a source of love and connection. The samurai, deeply moved by the master's teachings, bowed deeply. Master, your words have opened my eyes. I see the path to inner peace, but struggle to apply it daily. How can I cultivate mindfulness amidst chaos? The master smiled warmly. Inner peace is found in everyday choices. Start small, the master advised. Bring awareness to your breath. Find moments to pause and simply be. Embrace each moment for mindfulness. The samurai listened attentively. But master, he interjected, my life is filled with challenges and distractions. How can I maintain mindfulness when faced with anger, frustration, or pain? My son, the master replied, these emotions are part of life. The key is to meet them with mindful awareness. Notice the sensations in your body. Observe the thoughts racing through your mind. Acknowledge the anger without judgment. The same principle applies to all emotions, whether it's frustration, sadness, or fear. Observe, acknowledge, and guide your attention back to the present moment. The samurai felt a glimmer of hope. Mindfulness is about navigating life's ups and downs with awareness and compassion. Meditation is a powerful tool for cultivating mindfulness and inner peace. It's like a gym for the mind, training our attention and emotional resilience. Find a quiet space and sit comfortably with your spine erect. Close your eyes and turn your attention to your breath. Notice the coolness of the air entering your nostrils. Notice the warmth of the air leaving your body. Your mind will wander, and that's natural. Gently guide it back to your breath. Don't judge yourself, simply begin again. Remember, my son, everything in life is impermanent. Just as the seasons change, so too will your experiences, your emotions, and even your physical body. Clinging to the past, dwelling on regrets or past hurts only creates suffering. Similarly, worrying about the future, fearing what may or may not come, robs you of the joy of the present moment. Instead, learn to embrace the ever-changing nature of life. Find freedom in the flow, knowing that nothing remains the same forever. The samurai, his heart filled with a newfound understanding, bowed deeply to the master. He realized that true strength lay not in resisting change, but in learning to adapt and grow with each passing moment. The journey from pain to power, he now understood, was a journey of self-discovery, guided by mindfulness, compassion, and the wisdom of impermanence. The samurai's journey, though set in a distant past, resonates deeply with our modern lives. We may not be wielding physical swords, but we all face battles within ourselves, battles against fear, self-doubt, and the inevitable challenges life throws our way. The teachings of Zen Buddhism, with their emphasis on mindfulness, compassion, and acceptance, offer a timeless roadmap for navigating these internal struggles. And while the story of the samurai and the monk provides a powerful archetype, countless individuals in our modern world embody these teachings, demonstrating that turning pain into power is not a mythical concept but a lived reality. Consider the story of Malala Yousafzai, the young Pakistani activist who was shot in the head by the Taliban for daring to advocate for girls' education. Instead of succumbing to fear and hatred, Malala transformed her pain into a global movement for peace and equality. Or take the example of Viktor Frankl, the Austrian psychiatrist who endured the horrors of Nazi concentration camps. In the depths of unimaginable suffering, Frankl discovered the power of meaning and purpose. He realized that even in the darkest of times, we always have the freedom to choose our attitude. Frankl's story, like Malala's, illustrates that our greatest growth often emerges from our deepest wounds. By embracing our pain, by choosing to find meaning in our suffering, we tap into an inner reservoir of strength and resilience we never knew we possessed. The path from trauma to triumph is rarely linear or easy. It's often marked by setbacks, doubts, and moments of despair. Yet, as countless stories of resilience demonstrate, the human spirit possesses an extraordinary capacity for healing and transformation. Central to this transformative journey is the practice of forgiveness, not as a way to condone wrongdoing, but as a way to liberate ourselves from the chains of resentment and anger. When we forgive, we choose to release the pain of their past, allowing ourselves to move forward with greater peace and clarity. This doesn't mean forgetting or condoning the actions that caused us pain. Rather, it's about acknowledging that holding on to anger and resentment only harms us in the long run. Forgiveness is a gift we give ourselves, a way to break free from the past and embrace the possibility of a brighter future. The journey from pain to power is not about erasing our scars. It's about learning to see them as reminders of our resilience, as badges of honor earned through facing life's challenges with courage and grace. Your journey, your transformation. Embrace the power within. Just as the samurai discovered his inner strength through the guidance of the Zen master, so too can we all access the wisdom and resilience within ourselves. The path is there for each of us to walk, a path paved with mindfulness, compassion, and a deep understanding of impermanence. It's a journey that begins with a single step, a conscious choice to meet our pain with awareness, to embrace our imperfections, and to cultivate a compassionate heart. As we navigate the inevitable ups and downs of life, let us remember the words of the Zen master. Heaven and hell are not distant realms, my son. They exist right here, right now, within the depths of our own minds. The power to transform our pain, to find meaning in our suffering, and to emerge stronger and wiser lies within each of us. Embrace the journey. Embrace the power within. From suffering to strength, reclaiming your power. The journey from pain to power is about meeting our pain with open hearts, embrace imperfections, cultivate wisdom, and transform suffering into strength. Zen Buddhism offers a profound roadmap for this journey. Mindfulness helps us choose our response, not react automatically. Impermanence encourages us to release attachment and find freedom. Compassion transforms suffering into love, connecting us to humanity. The path from pain to power is not a destination, but a lifelong practice, a continuous process of self-discovery, growth, and transformation. It's about cultivating a mindful awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Moment by moment, day by day, it's about embracing our imperfections, recognizing that our wounds, both visible and invisible, are not signs of weakness, but badges of honor, testaments to our resilience and our capacity for growth. Remember the samurai, initially consumed by anger and the pursuit of external power, who discovered true strength through the teachings of the Zen master. His transformation didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual process of letting go, of surrendering to the present moment, of cultivating mindfulness, compassion, and an understanding of impermanence. Embrace the unknown. Step into your power. Just as the samurai took that first step towards inner peace, so too can each of us embark on our own transformative journeys. We can choose to meet our pain with courage, to embrace our imperfections, and to cultivate the wisdom and resilience to turn our suffering into a source of strength and growth. The path may not always be easy. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But as we've seen through the stories of countless individuals who have transformed their pain into power, the human spirit possesses an extraordinary capacity for healing, growth, and renewal. Embrace the unknown. Embrace the journey. Step into the fullness of your being, knowing that you have the power to transform your pain into a source of strength, wisdom, and compassion. The journey begins now, with a single courageous step toward your true self.